Okay. So I've done about all I can do with the paints right now. They were in a really bad condition, so we're just going to see what we're going to be able to do and work with it as best as possible, I guess. It's going to work out too well, but we're going to give it a go. That one's not going to work out at all, is it? Paint is just so thick. Now there are a couple of colours that I'm actually just going to have to make up with some paints I bought. I've never actually done the whole mixing of painting here yet. I've only ever used like the colours that come with it. So we're just going to have to see how it goes. I mean, it can't be that difficult, can it? Famous last words, I guess. It would be nice if we wasn't constantly working with light colours all the time. It's alright. It is what it is. I hope everyone's having a great Sunday. Nice lazy Sunday. Just chilling out, relaxing, seeing family and friends. Just cut that green dark because that's getting on my nerves. There we go. Any more 20s? Probably, but I can't see them right now, so that would be quite nice. Is that a great big... Yeah, that's a great big 20 there. So we shall get through this one. I don't have my main webcam on at the moment because I've been doing some stuff behind the scenes, and quite frankly I wanted a break from mucking about with PCs. So you've just got my hands today. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people don't like that. They like to see the person that's doing it, and I do normally do that, but yes, today is an exception, I'm afraid. Right, let's get away from 20 now and do a different colour, because that one... Tissue, go grab that. I've been wanting to get back onto this for a little while, to be honest, and if I don't keep up with it, I'm never going to get it done. I'm guessing 7 is one of those colours that is knackered. Yes, it is. That's one I've got to make up. 5. Is 5 knackered too? Oh no, 5's okay. Look at that. We can actually paint with number 5. Who knew that could be a thing? Also, if you talk to me on chat and I miss your comments, it's I will read them out once I look up. I just seem to get very engrossed and just forget the world around me when I'm doing this. And today is one of them days where I actually feel like that's not such a bad thing. Yes, well. Plus to the fact I'd like to get on and do some Lego stuff soon. But I'm trying not to overcommit myself and do too much at once. Problem is for me is that with paint by numbers, it takes me a long while. because I'm not the fastest painter in the world. I don't have any art skills whatsoever, but I do have a fairly steady hand, which I guess is one of the good things for painting by numbers. And the beauty about painting by numbers is anyone can do it. And we're all doing stuff these days which is all just electronics to keep us busy, keep us occupied and entertained, and it's just nice every now and again to just do something with your hands, create something. Hey, Habbo, how you doing? Peachy Rose, how you doing, darling? How's your is it Stardew Valley going? I can't believe. Oh, we raiding. Oh, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Welcome in. I forgot the raid message. Oops. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, today I just fancied a slow day. I just fancied doing some paint by numbers and to just chill, sit back and relax, because I've got a couple of little computer issues right now and I've been on them for the last couple of days, and I just thought, you know what, I want a break. Oh, thank you for the follow, Son Goku the Monkey King. There's a mouthful for you. I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you. I don't always do paint by numbers, just for the new people that have turned up in here. I play Stardew Valley badly, but I play it. I'm also playing... I love paint by numbers. I need to get a new one sometime. Yeah, honestly, I'll be honest with you. Today is one of those days, you know, where just everything's just seeming to get on top of me, and this is where I like to go, because when me personally, when I get a little overwhelmed, and I do, unfortunately, I find that just doing something like this just takes your mind off of it, and you just think about other stuff. We play Minecraft also badly. I've got to get back into Minecraft. I've got a friend of mine who's got his own server, mod packs and stuff, and he's been on at me for ages now to play it, and I'm going to. I can't. I've got so many games on the boil at the moment. I started off Stardew Valley in my summer car to stream, right? Because I'd never really played them that much. My missus said to me, "Play Stardew Valley, it's amazing." So I did, and then I loved it, and I'm playing that. And then a friend of mine, Pitbull, he suggested to me to play my summer car, and I figured, yeah, all right, I'll do that till I complete them. Till I realised that you can't actually complete the games, so to speak. They are completable. They have storylines, I guess, that you can complete, and I figured that was what I was aiming for. And then maybe once I've done the story, I could then, you know, branch out to do other stuff. So I've been kind of done this. Well, I do have to dip because I have to study. Have fun with painting, but no worries. And thank you so much for coming in. Really appreciate it. Genuinely, I do. I will return the favour. Don the Chog, how's the promo? Okay, so my missus bought me another cushion, and this cushion it's not a cure, but it's better. It is better. So, hey, how you doing, Don? Hang on, let me give you all a shout out. Where's the shout out button gone? Oh, well, I would give you a shout out, but my Stream Deck just keeps on turning itself off. Like I said, I've had nothing but issues today. Yeah. See you later, Habbo. I would give you a shout out, Don, but I literally cannot. Yeah, my missus got me a new cushion, and it's helping, but it's not great. But it's all right. I'm gonna keep persevering because I have no real choice. Oh, that was nice of her to raid me. I think she's lovely, Peachy Rose. She's such a nice girl. She's such a great streamer as well. And she's really good at Stardew Valley. She puts me to shame. So I just figured I'd come on and do this, like I said, because today's not the best day for me. So instead of wishing it to get better, I'm going to make it get better. I'll give over. How's things? What's the option? What's the other option? A sex swing. Yeah, well, unfortunately, I've got wooden beams in my house, not solid steel frames, so I'm not sure that that's actually an option. Now, the other option is that I do have a lazy boy chair, which is what oh, balls. It's a bit rustic out there. And I have that in my man cave. So if this doesn't work out, I'm just going to have to bring that up so I can use it. Because at the moment, I'm hardly using my computer room because of said chair. But we will get over it. I'll get through it. Something will happen. I'm glad you're in here, actually, Don. I want to ask you a quick question. If I wipe and reinstall my computer, how difficult is it going to be? And am I going to have to set up all these cables all over again? Because I have an issue. Oh, Steam. Recline redeems. String. What? Yeah. This is actually pretty awkward because the light is exactly where I would normally have my head. So I feel like I'm working away from myself instead of how I normally do it. But I'm going to get used to it. Because I really just wanted to do one of these, especially this one, because it's a present for my granddaughter. And yeah, I just wanted to do it on stream. What's this? Recline redeems for the chair. Redeems for the chair. Oh, right. Reclining redeems. Yeah, I mean, you know, I know that if it's not as uncomfortable as it was when I first got the chair. So there's that, I guess. I'm kind of hoping that maybe everyone's right and they say, like, after a month or so you get used to it. So there is another cushion that I could try, but the cushion is like £110, and it's like this chair is just getting more and more expensive by the millisecond. I think that's it for number 6 on there. So how are you doing, buddy? I haven't seen you on for a couple of days. I tried. This raiding business is getting on my nerves because I can never see my friends that are online. It just shows you like 5 or 6 and then that's it. But it would be fairly quick if you save the entire OBS folder and all your assets, plonk them back in the same place, PC redone, but the cables would have to go back in then once OBS is open. It's just connecting them back up. Okay, so if I just take a screenshot of each one of them to see where they went and where they go, I should have no issues then, right? Because I'm thinking I'm going to have to do it. As much as I don't want to do it, I have a couple of issues which I've never really experienced before. That one doesn't work, so we can't use that one. Can we do a did I just see a 3? I did. Is that one working? Yes, it is. I'm trying to avoid it, which is why I've kind of left it alone, because I got to that point where I've got the you know what it's like when you get the us Neanderthal men, we just, you know, club around and then do stuff that we don't actually want to do and will regret later on. Where did that go? What's the issue? I've got, when I load up my summer car, my computer's lagging like there's 100% CPU usage, but there isn't. But once the game's running, it's fine and the computer's fine. But I've noticed that I was playing Hogwarts Legacy and I've got a 3080. Well, you know what I've got in this machine. And then I played Hogwarts Legacy on my other gaming PC, and that's got a 3070 in it and a Ryzen 5 5800X, and it plays better in there than it does in here. And it's like, I don't get why. Oh, you have the same, do you? It does it the same whether OBS is open or closed. So you have the same problem as well. So maybe it's not my computer then. Maybe it's just the. I mean, I know the game's buggy and I know they brought out a patch and stuff, but maybe it is just the game. Do you have that with Goku? Do you have that with Hogwarts or with My Summer Car, or both? I'm just curious. And I promise you guys, I will not be saving paints on this particular stream. I'm just going to do the ones that I've got the paints for that work, because I just wanted to show a couple of paints being brought back to life. And then I watched the video and it was like, I'd spent more than an hour getting paints back. It's not really a paint by numbers. It's more of a tutorial on how to get your paint back. What's this? Hogwarts Legacy. Right. It's just the game, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that myself, which is one of the reasons why I decided to stop doing what I was doing. And before I actually wiped and reinstalled and go through all the rigmarole of doing that rubbish, and then just wait maybe for another patch, or more importantly, I suppose, a graphics card update. I think that would probably be better for me to do rather than just going in and wiping and reinstalling. And like I said, it gives me a chance to get back to doing this. I've got to be quiet for a sec now because this is a very small bit and it's in white. Kind of glad I don't have my other camera on, because now you'd see the tongue out, the concentration. Perfect. Okay, what's this? What settings are you playing on? What is it? I have a 5900X on an X570 motherboard, 32 gig of RAM. I was playing. Oh, Dark Raiden, how you doing? Thank you for doing that, because my bloody thing stopped working. And I have a 3080. I was running at 1440p, but that was causing loads of issues. So I put it down to 1080p, and I was having the same kind of issue. So that's what's leading me to believe it's the game and not me. Did I discover that 7 was knackered? I didn't know. I'm sure of it. Right, 7's out of the question. So 16. Does this one work? Well, we got a bit of 16, so we can do that. Now the problem is, where is the 6? There it is. Looks exactly the same colour as that. Weird. Maybe I just missed that one. Darling. They say it's super glitched on PC. It really is, and it's because it's a console port. And it seems that they've gone all out for the console. Although, I will be honest, I've got a PS5, and if you play it in full resolution, the frame rate is very low on there too. I did do something that actually made a huge difference though, but then some of the bushes went multicoloured. I changed the thing from DLSS down to the Intel one, and oh my god, it was like playing it at 120 FPS. So it's got to be optimization within the game. That's why I've kind of left it alone now. I think once it's all sorted, I'm just going to start another stream from scratch and play the game from scratch. Love me a colourful brush. Yeah, exactly. You know, you gotta love a colourful bush. Blush, Christ almighty. I haven't even had a tad of pork today. I cannot speak at all. I should just give up at this point. What's next? What's number 9? Is number 9 another buggered paint? Oh, look at that. And it is. Right, like I said, we are not mucking about with paints today. We've got some purple, though. I'm pretty sure that one's okay. Yeah, it is. Because I did a lot of these off camera. That's still a bit thick, but it is what it is. Oh, that's very thick. That is very, very thick. It's working, though. Are there any more 12s? I downloaded Motortown, thanks to your bloody peer pressure. I'm really glad you did. Honestly, you're going to love that game. You're going to thank me for doing it. It's brilliant, especially if you're playing it with your steering wheel and pedals, mate. You are going to love it. It takes a while to get used to it, and I'll just give you a tip. This is all going to go out the window, but try not to boot it round everywhere, because that is a recipe for just dying. If you try and drive sensibly, you'll actually get somewhere, and the grind is really good. No, all of them colours are out of the question. Right, okay, what we got here? Where is 19 actually? There, that one's gone as well. Number 1. Was that number 1? Yeah, number 1. You will like it though. I know you, and I know you're going to love it. So is everyone else, Rab and everyone. And it's going to be so much fun. I need to come in and get my my avatar made with you for Sims. I can't believe you didn't like my colour choices. They're epic. You know I've literally just increased the price of your establishment now. But that goes against Speedy Delivery's policies. Well, yeah, this is very true. I mean, but then Daddy Delivery deposit. Yeah, I can't even speak today. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think once you get into the grind of the game and understand it, you are going to absolutely fall in love with it. And the fact that the developer is constantly updating for the game and adding more and more stuff, it just, yeah. Because let's face it, we all know that the future of gaming is indie games. Because AAA titles suck. Wait. For the most part. Did just notice chat go up, so I'll be looking at that in a sec. I says, yes, Wednesday you're up. Now I wish I was colourblind after seeing your wow. Oh, mate, look, don't hate me because you hate me. You know, you know that my colour scheme has literally made your property go from maybe 100,000 all the way up to at least 250,000. You know, and I'm not even asking for a penny back. You know, I just have it and enjoy it, basically. Do you guys want me to zoom in a bit, or are you happy watching this like that? So I was just looking at it, and we're quite far away from the screen, from the painting rather. Oh, another paint that's. If I manage to get this done, I will be quite impressed with myself, because this paint is crap. Yeah, that's way too thick again, and I can't go putting more water in it, and I'm not going to right now. Really wanted to paint some colour on it. I should get myself another one really, but oh, you know what? I did say I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to have no bloody choice, because this is just diabolical. You're coming back? Yeah, no worries. And the massive telly. Well, I mean, is it a big telly though? Because, you know, I tried to do it as closely as on my bedroom as possible. You know, and we all know we need a big TV. I've actually got a big TV in this room as well, believe it or not. I wasn't going to do this on here. I'm just going to take a couple of seconds because I can't paint in this colour, and this colour does need a bit of painting. Bit of tissue is flying around everywhere. The fan I've got on in here at the moment is literally like a hurricane force wind. Hopefully that's going to work, because this is, yeah. I regret starting this now, because I have a feeling that this isn't going to paint out well, but I'm going to keep trying. Like I said, I've got other paints that I've got. Neighbours are not happy. Well, you know, Elle loves it. That's all I care about. And if Elle loves it, she's just, you know, she's the pinnacle of the neighbourhood. And I believe Carrier Bag liked it as well. So, you know, as far as I'm concerned, that you know, is what it is. That's a little bit better. Not a lot, but a little bit. But yes, Don the Chonk, good streamer, great streamer actually, really nice guy. If you haven't checked him out, you should pop over and check him out, because he's a nice guy. Also Dark Raiden and Art, also fantastic streamers, really nice people. Dark Raiden usually does MMOs. She's been doing a bit of GTA lately, I've noticed. All kinds of content, really. She's a really nice person, well worth checking out. And Ara, what can we say about Ara? Avoid at all costs. No, I'm kidding. He's French, you know. I apologise, but you know, he is. He's a really good streamer. He usually does. Actually, he's doing all kinds of games this day. Neighbours. And she's 2 floors down. Is it not my fault if people just don't have the colour coordination that I do? And it is coordination. It's genius, actually. If you take a step back and look at it, I think you'll realise the genius behind my colour choices. That's not working. Seems to me that every colour I need to paint is in this area where I don't actually have to paint for it. Where do the 12s come in? 9s. What's the 9? 9 is that light coloured one. I don't have one of them. 20. Right, we'll try a bit of 20 again. There we go. It's like blancmange trying to put this on him. Yeah, under normal circumstances, I would have given up on this particular kit a while ago, but I've not really found another one that's got poppies on it and stuff, and my granddaughter's kind of seen it now, so I'm kind of in for a penny, in for a pound. Unfortunately, the place I've started at requires me to have lots of these greens, and I don't think I'm gonna. Maybe I should just turn it around and. What do we got here? There's loads of 10s and stuff. It is going to irritate me, though, starting from elsewhere. Hey, there we go. We've got a 10 there. Look at that. We'll throw a bit of colour down there. Right. Okay. Oh, this is all big 10. My fan. I need my fan on right now because it's bloody hot in this room. But unfortunately, it's kind of drying the paint just as it's hitting the paper or the canvas, right? Which is not ideal by a long shot. Right. Is that out of the way? Come back a bit. Yeah, try a different corner. Yeah, innit? I think at this point I just need to try a different painting. I'll do it. I'm a tenacious person. And when it's finished, I shall sit back and I shall go, oh, it looks amazing. Have I done what I normally do and put my hand in wet paint? Yeah, no.